Theoretically. Theoretically, I should be live. There we go. I am live. On Twitch and YouTube.
It's using now live. Twitch just notified me. Your stream may contain drugs, intoxication, or excessive tobacco use.
Yeah. Should probably change that. I resized the window and it broke it. That's cool. That's awesome.
This content may not be appropriate for me to watch. What?
Come on, Control F. Oh
What
my
kind of
god.
content do you be streaming, my bro?
Bro, I just broke this window. You know what? Actually, that's because I have a fucking transform on it. That's my bad. OBS, please. Just work with me. Thank you. 0 pixels.
Kane Pixels.
It's not what I wanted to do.
Dude, I'm jealous of Kane Pixels, bro. He's like 21. He's like 20 years old, bro.
Crazy. I mean, he made it.
He could retire right now and just play Fortnite for the rest of his life.
No, on 1440p. This is 4K. Okay, it's not gonna fit. Oh, it's a fucking toolbar. Whatever, I don't care. Alright, well. Why is my fucking face cam so big, too? I swapped it to 4K. And now it's just at 4K resolution in the box. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Yes. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing with half these cams anymore. I'm gonna get rid of the 4K one. Fuck it, it's not even that good.
Damn.
I just don't like that I have the black borders on my fucking.
I have the air fryer, but lately, bro, I've been just putting meals in the fucking microwave.
It's like gamer factor.
It's just you save like 8 minutes.
Yeah, but the food is crispier and texturally better if you take the time out to put it in the opposite.
Yeah. But sometimes you're hungry and you're like, fuck, if I just put it in the microwave, it'll be like almost as good and I'm just gonna crush it.
Alright. 100. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I hate having to do this because there's like 3 different ways I can control this camera and all of them have really bad options. 175.
Bad options. That's not good.
Well, it's Canon, so Canon wants you to pay subscription licensing fees for literally everything that they can possibly give you. So they have a premium pro version of the webcam software, which is still shitty. And then the free one doesn't have a bunch of features that it should have. So that's cool, but, you know, whatever. You can use other softwares that got... Like, there's certain versions of Canon software that you can't even find unless you go to the fucking Australian version of the website. And they'll have like a link that's on a blog post that somebody made on the Canon site that takes you to it, and you can't find it any other way. So what I did to get around it initially is I bought a fucking HDMI to mini HDMI cable so that I can just run it into a capture card, or like buy the Elgato Stream, the camera link thing. But I've been using my capture card whenever I've been streaming for the most part, because I was playing Clair Obscur before. But yeah, whatever. All right, I'm ready when you are. Do I have
All right,
the
you want to do
audio
a
ready?
countdown?
Hold on, I gotta make sure I fucking have the audio here. Shit.
This
Left.
is gonna be
Okay,
the
dude.
game we spend the next year on, or more, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Or
Clicking
less.
onto it. I'm pausing it. I'm pausing. Thank you.
Or
Full
maybe it'll
screening it.
fucking fucking suck. I don't know.
Move OBS to this window over here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, I'll do the countdown. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
10 mics, and your asses better be in formation north of the stadium.
Orders are anytime, any place.
Sergeant J, keep your scouts in line.
Can we make a pit stop at the Komatsu?
The new guy's low on rations. Take it fast, guys.
Who's that, a K-pop star?
The new supreme leader of North Korea.
No shit. I mean, that dude looks younger than I am.
You guys heard that?
Modern Warfare 3 OG vibes. This is a Korean
작전 개시.
concept.
여신 종료.
And that's what you want to see.
You're still a wanted man.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, he's literally just. They're just like, all right,
Did you do?
John.
What I have to.
Brick.
We make our own rules of engagement now. You are moving a weapon of war. The kind we deny exists.
You do what you need to.
Like Farrah's blow up.
'Cause you know I will.
She's a baddie in
세반자를 찾아내라. 마을을 불태워서라도.
수류탄 투척!
I hope we have an option to drive a tank at some point.
this. How many cam confirmed?
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
You're not ready. We could all die tonight. We don't even get a choice. You broke a lot of rules, Price.
Damn.
No more rules.
I don't like the fact that I was sent after to kill you. Not in that order, but
I feel like that's gonna be like a Halo 5 situation where they're like advertised as
What's up, guys? My name is
kinda
Ace,
being
and today we
rivals,
got a behind-the-scenes look
but
at
then,
development
like,
for
that,
Modern
like,
Warfare
next
4.
frame after that,
This
they're,
is an
like,
interesting
backing shit
9-minute
up.
video showing us a bunch of behind-the-scenes
They're
stuff,
like,
and a lot of it is focused
bro.
on the campaign and
Make
the
it look like they
narrative, which
both
I'm
die,
not particularly
roll
all
off
that
the building
interested
onto,
in.
like, a floor
However, there
underneath
are
where
a
the
few
top
things that I
surveillance
am
and
interested
they're
in
like-
that were shown off here, including several
show time.
situations where we could see the game being played in the background. And there's actually some information we
way
can
that
gather
they're
from
actually-
this. Now, I want to
they
be
might
clear
play
up
it
front
as a
here.
show,
This
'cause
is
they
one of
were
those
just, like,
really
on their
nerdy,
shoulders
deep dive
or something.
videos looking into like minute
Like, it'll be
details.
exactly
And I
Halo
get it. That's
5
not
where,
for
like,
everyone. Not
they
everybody's
won't
into that.
actually
This is for the
leak
people that are
anything,
interested in those
they'll
little
just
details.
separate
So with that covered,
the
let's
gameplay
dive
as
right
friends,
into this.
probably.
And right toward the beginning of the
But it's
video
still
is
cool
actually
to
where
see
we're
them
getting
in the
most
trailer, like about to fucking square up. It's pretty hype.
of these clips, as there's just a bunch of B-roll footage showing some people that are playtesting the game, and we actually get to see the screens, or at least parts of their screens, in the background. And the first big one here actually shows us a fair amount of details. This is actually an end-of-match defeat screen showing off the end-of-match scoreboard. And let's zoom in and adjust this for a better look at it. The first thing I noticed is this is a very different style to the typical scoreboard that we've seen that hasn't really changed a whole lot in recent years with Call of Duty, like within the modern era of Call of Duty. It's like, sure, they've tweaked it a little bit from game to game, but this definitely seems like an overall different style to everything. I like the fact that it's taking up the full screen, and it doesn't appear to be just like a tab that you pop up if you choose to. And I'm not seeing any indication that this is something they had to actively pull up. It's just something that will pop up on your screen. And I actually quite like that. I know in some recent games, if you don't actively pull up that scoreboard, it won't show you the scoreboard at the end of the game. And I think it is something that should be very prominently displayed. But with this, the first really interesting thing I noticed is on the bottom, when hovering over the character, it shows eliminations and deaths and your elimination death ratio. Keeping in mind this is for team deathmatch. I'm sure a lot of these stats that we're seeing here will differ depending on the game mode that you're playing. But I did find it interesting that they're using eliminations there. However, with the actual scoreboard itself, it shows score, kills, assists, and deaths. And you know what? I actually kind of like what they're doing there. It kind of incorporates both systems. I get why they've used the elimination system in some recent Call of Duty games. It does make it feel as though you're performing better than you actually did. And making players feel good is good if it keeps them around and playing more. So I never really minded it that much. But I also dislike the fact that they didn't really show you the details if you wanted to see those details of actual kills and assists versus death. And instead, you just lumped assists in with kills, so you couldn't really tell the difference. So the fact that they're showing eliminations and elimination death ratio on the bottom, but they show your actual kills and assists on the scoreboard, that's great. And that alleviates the issue that I've had with the elimination system in recent years, where they didn't differentiate at all between kills and assists. As for the next thing I noticed on this, it does appear we have proper factions. We have SAS versus Spetsnaz. And of course, these could be placeholders, or perhaps not, but it's nice to see real-world factions again, and not just the made-up factions that we've seen in recent years, if they even have factions to begin with. Although in saying that, apparently your operators are not tied to specific factions, and you get to select whatever operator you want. Either way, one big hope that I have with seeing this on the scoreboard is that we will have faction-based announcers in-game. So if you are playing in this match and you're on the SAS side, then that dialogue you hear in match will be from the SAS commander with a British accent, or if you're on Spetsnaz, you'll have a Russian accent. It's minor details like that that can really go a long way to the world building of the multiplayer experience. And I feel like a lot of that has been lost in recent years with COD, especially when they've gone more fictional with this, or they'll just have the same announcer regardless of the team or map or anything that you're playing on. Now, on top of that, another thing, of course, is this was a 100 score limit for this team deathmatch game. I don't know if they're going to handle this on a map-by-map basis. And also keep in mind, all of this is subject to change. This is an early build of the game. This could look completely different once we get to launch. So we're just talking about it as it is.
Real ones, no ball.
And then finally, another thing I noticed here that's a little bit different is the level icons. There are a lot of the early level icons, and these appear to be totally redesigned, not just reused from previous years. Of course, it's showing off the same military rank, so it's still the same general shapes, but the style on them doesn't look familiar at all to me. It looks like these are completely new and redesigned. And again, it's those little details that really add up to making things fresh.
No, it wants to work. Wow, okay. That's blown up.
What?
So far, just looking at that screen, obviously it doesn't tell us a whole lot about the game, but I like the little details that I'm seeing there.
Bet this is a search lobby, isn't it? I haven't even like seen it, but I can just from the chat. Yes. Bruh.
Oh my god, why is my frame rate so terrible? Oh my god. Holy fucking shit.
Search and destroy. Defend the objective.
This is not ideal. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
The enemy has planted the bomb.
Oh my god, my game is at like... My game is fucked up. Oh my god.
One hostile remains. Take them out. Bomb deactivation underway. Charges diffused. Win recorded. Employee performance rating updated. Search and destroy.
Oh my god. Why is my game
I was gonna
running
grab my-
like this? Oh my
Destroy the
God.
objective.
Damn, it's still
Bomb
running
acquired.
slow.
Oh my god. It's like 30 frames choppy with like
Bomb carrier
words.
down.
I can't believe I killed that guy. LOL.
Wow.
OBS must be restarted. Oh no. Alright, well.